Take a look at that. Want to go over there and see what it looks like? I think we can. Look at this cool place. I've had quite a nice time playing this. It's some of the music is just absolutely fits it perfectly. It's a thinker's game, so I struggle a wee bit at that. But aside from that, is that a little place to get to? Nope. Really stays right up with Myst, as it is one of the sequels now made in VR, which this happens to be also, but I'm not using it in VR. Hear that? So many times I've tried to make this for you and it hasn't recorded it that I've spooked. Look at, there's that window. Now the lore to this, apparently there's this great fish and they sacrifice people to it for whatever reason. Well, I guess we're not the only place that's weird. Pretty eye to the critter. Wait. Eye to the critter. Can I get over there? Looks like a button, doesn't it? I'm going to try to move real slow so it doesn't bother your sight. Now, I've played for quite, well, 2-3 days to get me as far as I am right now. So we'll be able to go places you'll have to work hard to get to. Now, if I go back a little, I wonder if the music will stay. No, rats. You scoot from island to island on these little flying units. Well, they don't fly, but they scoot. I'll show you. It's like they're electromagnetic or something. Kind of like a slot car, kind of. That'll turn us around. And this will scoot us. Then it'll let us get out. Talk about animations, huh? Look at the shading and the colors and the depth of the stones. Isn't that amazing? Look how the water falls into itself in those crevices. I'll zoom in a little. Really, the amount of imagination that it took to make this. Look at how the the one layer of clouds is moving. See, if you just bolt through the game as fast as you can go, you'll never see these things because there's no time to see them. Looks like a big funnel, doesn't it? But come along. I'll take you a little ways. Hopefully we'll get a video out of it. I started one, but it didn't record more than one frame. It was a 25-minute one frame, but it was only one frame. Michael, you thought that water was good the other day. How do you like this? That's something. Now over here, you'll find these little totem-looking things. I got this device that shows me where to line these up so that they work properly. Without it, you see, you have to kind of guess. And that's really a number that they have inside there. And look at the little totem people. Like we're on Maury Island or something. It really is beautiful, and you can kind of while away your time in your own imagination as you're seeing things that you've never seen before. It seems I must have played Riven back in the 90s, or well, I couldn't have. It had to be in the 2000s, but now we can go down there to a place that everybody shows you. Well, come on, let's go anyway. You may have seen it in other people's videos, but if they don't have a controller, then they're not able to go as slow as I am. With the mouse and the key and the, you know, WSAD, that's not touch sensitive. Now look down on the beach. Some type of a critter. I'll do my best not to spook the rascal. But boy, they're very sensitive hearing. They're sleeping. I'm zoomed in. Uh-oh. I got snagged. Now, I won't be giving away any secrets on this video. It's just to let you see some of the things that I've been able to see. It's on Epic, but with the big processor, 12 core that I have, and the 64 gigs of RAM, I'm able to see it in all of its glory. And I was getting 59 frames when my counter worked, but now the counter don't want any part of it for whatever reason. All I can do is hope and pray that we're getting a video. Look at how beautiful these things are. Don't they look real? I mean, to me, even better than real because I can't see that sharp. My eyesight is not as good as it used to be. But what a place to just explore. If you do get the game, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. It's well, it goes at the pace you're able to go at. If you're familiar with Myst, this is very, very complimentary. In fact, it blows it away. It's on the Unreal Engine, and man, it is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. What a job they've done. I hope they do Myst the same way. Want to go out to see the old tree? Oh, the creators must have had a ball making this. Look at the texturing. Isn't that amazing? The water's almost the same color as it is in California. It's actually, that's a navy blue. But it isn't too far off from that. And look at the way you look out into the distance, and that's, I've never seen anything like that, except in real life. What in the world? Look at that thing. And look, something comes down from it. Let's go see what it is. Hey, I wonder if we can see the creatures from here. Yeah, we can. Imagine that's what they have to do. Nobody bothers them. They just lay down in the sunshine and get a nap. And when it comes time to go fishing, they jump back in the ocean and go after their food. Remember that little thing I showed you? That little device? At least I think I did on this video. I may not have. But that's how you tell you line them up with this thing. You've got to get standing in the right place, though. But notice where that little steel piece is. It's up in this direction. And that's a number. They have their own, obviously, number system that's different than anything I've ever seen. I haven't got ours down pat yet. Now, I'm not going to make a long video this time because, one, I don't know if it's even working, and this is about the fourth time I've really tried. Boy, the one I had for you this morning would have been about an hour long, and it was absolutely awesome. I found a way into some place I had never found before, and it was so exciting. Of course, you know, when something is fresh and new to you, it's going to be exciting. But it didn't record any of it. Ugh. I don't know what those little floating things are. Maybe it's a net. Oh, it is, I guess, a net to catch fish. I've never been over to that thing yet. Apparently this is the homes that the people live in. I imagine that would be fun, don't you suppose? The trouble is we can't get over there from here, because we have to lower the boom down. And I haven't found out how to do it yet. But I can take you to the schoolhouse. Look at the burning embers. I've only seen 3 people in this so far. One in the very beginning, one that shoots the sucker with a dart and drags him off, and then some fellow with a white beard snagged me in a spot I probably shouldn't have been in, and he hauled ass for all he was worth, and I couldn't catch him. But I did get a picture of him. That's the noise the game's making. Isn't that something? Now, undoubtedly, on many other videos of Riven, you'll find people do the same thing as I'm doing here. No spoilers, none of that. It's just Just the way it is. Oh, look at those blue rascals. Wow. Isn't it pleasant to get away from our world for a change? It's pleasant. I'll be glad when the Lord comes back. I really will. Uh-oh. I'm ready for a whole new reality. I'm really worn out with this one. It's a fun little game that if you spin it, notice you start out with two guys like this, but if you spin this sucker, supposedly, listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the guy got eaten. Boy, that's an unlucky dude. That was 4 also. That was a 1. That was a 3. Seven. Looks like a bow and arrow. A 2. Well, I'm not going to let him get eaten. I'm not in the mood to see it. Whatever's been kicking the shit out of the chipmunks just took the eye out of one of them and mauled his front end, and oh, the poor bastard was crawling across the yard. I tried to get him, to bring him in the house and see if I could do anything for him, but I wasn't able to, and I am bumming something fierce. So if you see here at my voice, I'm so discouraged with this. Whatever's destroying these animals, it's not killing them, it's just maiming the shit out of them, but they die a slow death. I mean, I guess the only way I could do anything, if I could, would be to stand out there all day long and just watch and see what happens. So if I'm not in the cheerfulest spirits, it's due to that. I better shut the door. Was I raised in a barn? Oh, I can't. Okay, no, but I wasn't raised in a barn. So, up the hill we go, my friends. Up the hill we go. I'm still not sure that this is recording, so you can probably hear that in my voice too. This is a little bizarre. So why don't I just stop here? There's a lot more to show you, but I've got to make sure that it's actually doing something before I get too carried away. All right? So with that in mind, I'll talk to you. Have a good weekend. Humble out. Bye-bye now.